Hey everyone, Billy here. Welcome to my first vlog. Well, I was sitting here thinking about what exactly I should be talking about, or at least giving my opinion on. And finally came to me while watching The Viewer's Voice, which is one of my favorite YouTubers on here. Nick Snyder, you're amazing. Also, Rich Lux, girl, you are the girl like you are somebody I want to hang out with because I know we can dish some tea on some stuff and give some opinions. Whew. But I don't need to show receipts on my opinions because in reality, Rich Lux and Nick Snyder, the viewer's voice, already show enough receipts and I don't need to show any. Let's start with James Charles. The last freaking month, that's all you heard about was James Charles this, James Charles that. Well, you know what? People are getting sick of James Charles and James Charles issues. He's the one who screwed up. He's the one who likes straight men, which, come on, any gay men know that do not go after a straight guy. You cannot change a straight guy. And if you happen to get a straight guy, it's because that dude was in the closet to begin with and you were right for the picking at that time. That's what that's about. So your best bet is to lay off the straight men and go after straight acting gay men, and you'll be all right. Because guess what? There's millions of them in the world, and I'm sure you'll be able to find one. So stop getting your heart broken and grow up and freaking find somebody who actually wants to be with you. Period. And no wonder Tati is mad at you because I'm sorry you did not want to advertise her brand on your page, but because security reasons at Coachella, that Sugar Bear gave you security and blah 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 because it was so rowdy. I saw a picture online where it was like the second day where this was supposed to happen, and you were sitting there, nobody was around you, and you're playing on your phone. Like, okay, come on. You're obviously not having an issue. All right, so past that, moving on. Then you got this Seattle guy coming in, floating in, and he's like, oh, yes, I was curious and blah, 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 blah. James did whatever he could to make this guy happy, inviting to fly him out, giving him, what was it, paying $500 for a hotel room so they could, stay together, or he could stay there so they could hang out or something. I don't remember all that information because there's so much going on in the last month. But moving on from that, and then you got that guy from Coachella. You only heard like one thing about him, and then it's over with. But he used James to get to Coachella, blah, 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 blah. Well, when you kind of put yourself out there like that, you're bound to get used. And it actually really sucks because I'm a doormat, and I learned a long time ago that being a doormat is not a good thing. So if you are offering stuff to someone, you're really doing it just to please them because you think you can get something out of it. I've been there quite a few times, and it's definitely not worth it. So, moving on from that guy, what was his name? Gage or something, whatever. But anyway, moving past that, let's skip up to today. Alright, so far, everybody that James Charles, because when I started watching James Charles, it was only like about 6 months ago. So he was still with, hanging out with Emma Chamberlain, the Dolan twins. They had their squad, their sister squad, and everything was cool. And then all of a sudden, this stuff happened. Now, they're like, no sister, bye sister. Pretty much like, we're going to come over here and do our own thing, and you are a hot mess, you can go over there. Well, I mean, you would think someone in his stance, would understand and see how everybody's reacting towards his actions. It's like he doesn't care. That's what the issue is. And we don't care about something. It's like, seriously, like, I get it, you're 19 years old, but everybody's like, oh, he's just 19. He doesn't know any better, blah, blah, blah. Bull crap. You moved to LA like when you were what, 17, and you've been working in this industry for 2 years now or so, and you know how it works. So don't be acting like, oh, James Charles is just young. No, 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 because 19 years old is still technically a freaking adult. Only thing is you can't drink. Sorry, you can drink, but you can't go buy it. But anyways, that's not the point. So I was watching The Viewer's Voice today, and I watched the video where the waiter guy, whatever his name is, from Seattle or whatever, came did the I'm sorry video for James Charles and all this other stuff, and he did. The Viewer's Voice actually made a very, very true statement, and I actually agree with them. When I'm watching the video, where is this kid sitting at? Like, he looks like he's actually like in like a conference room, like at like a facility or something, like an office building. So it's like, and he's fiddling with papers. He looks like he's scared to death. I mean, the kid is young. I mean, he's only like, what, same age as James, like 19? So I'm like, wow, like, you can tell that he is scared. I think somebody, legally wise, made him do the video just so it could be done and everybody can move on. Well, I believe, in my opinion, that he shouldn't even made a video to begin with. He shouldn't even came out at all and said anything. Like, all you did was this whole thing, which is nothing but a big old drama fest. It's just so sad, and I feel bad. But it's like, everybody's hurting this person's hurting this person. This one's not being friends with this person anymore, but going to this person over here. And it's like, what it reminds me of? It reminds me of high school. Yes. And Rich Lux was talking about that earlier when I was watching his video. How, James Charles is no longer with Jeffree Starr. Jeffree Starr is no longer with Manny MUA. James Charles and Manny MUA is now talking now. It's like everybody's going with everybody else, and it's like they're just changing up friends. It reminds me of high school. It's like you're playing a game of tag or something. It's really weird. Like, I've been in high school. Everybody remembers back in high school, you had your group of friends, but then you're like, oh, well, they want me to start hanging out with them now, so I'm going to go over here and hang out with them for a little bit, Oh, this person ticked me off. I'm not going to talk to them anymore, and because so-and-so said that this person said that, blah, 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 blah. You know how it all goes in high school. So, in my opinion, like, the beauty community, I love the beauty community. Don't get me wrong. Like, I just got into it. And the main reason I got into it is because next year I am going to be in my friend's wedding. They already got married, but my friend Christine and Jess, wonderful lesbians, we call her Cece, but Cece wanted me to be a bridesmaid in her wedding. So I was going to do full drag. So I got on the beauty community just to learn how to do makeup and stuff. And it was like so weird because like I started watching it just a little bit before they asked me. So like them to ask me, it's like, oh, thank you. I can actually use these videos as some use, I can get inspirations. But then all this stuff started happening, and then it's like, oh, James Charles did this, Tati said that, Jeffree Starr, who I absolutely love, that girl, oh, I had all his music. I still have all his music. I love his music. I love his makeup tutorials. Him and Shane Dawson together, oh, that is a pair on its own. They're too funny together. And I've been a fan of Shane Dawson's for I've probably ever since he's been on YouTube, no joke. But like everybody, like it's like everybody in the beauty community so far like needs to take like a mental break, like just take a break, because all it is like it just seems like one giant thing after another after another after another, and it's like, wow, why is this like so much going on? And it seems like it's not getting anywhere. Like sometimes it'll seem like it's calming down, then all of a sudden, boom, something happens, and somebody's saying something about something. Somebody's hanging out with who, and da 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 da, and the drama pages on here just go wild on it. And I'm like, oh, they got receipts on this, they got receipts on this, got receipts on this. Man, after a month, actually, it's more like two, hasn't it been like 2 months now or something? After like 2 months, it's time to move on. Like, and then James stated in his Snapchat, the piece that was on the viewer's voice, that he wanted to avoid any more drama situations. He doesn't want to deal with them anymore. And I wrote a comment to that video. I don't think, obviously, I don't think Nick wrote or Nick saw it, but maybe he did. I don't know. But it was funny because I was like, James Charles loves drama. You can tell. Like, he's one of those people who like feed off drama. Like, drama pours out of him. And I made the comment, it's kind of a funny comment. It was like, James Charles has drama pouring out of him so much, like it's like glitter rainbow pouring out of his ass. Like it was like something like that. That's how much drama it just pours out of him. He just attracts it, and it's really all just to get attention. Well, I mean, for his channel, not saying personally like, oh, I'm doing this for him. No, it's for his channel. I mean, he's trying to get views and stuff, but this drama, like, it is not good for people's views, people's channels. Like, it is not. That is a bad, and I'm not even on YouTube. Like, I'm just starting, and just watching, like, people just lose, like thousands and millions of freaking followers. And it's like, damn, what the heck? I'm like, I couldn't imagine. I mean, by that time, I would have to take a mental break. I'm like, I'm done. I'm off social media for like a month or two. I ain't got time for this. I need to work on myself. And that's the problem. People don't take enough time to work on themselves, especially in this kind of field, because mental health is a big thing. And Jeffree Starr made a video about it the other day because of his dog Diamond passing away, which is really sad because that dog was adorable as hell. But basically, you need to step away from all the stuff that's going on in your life, take a breath, and just stay away for a little bit. I get it, like, when you are a YouTuber, and especially when you are being sponsored, you are expected to make videos this many times a week with this, how long, this length, yada, yada, yada. But still, and also because that's how you make your money. Well, you need to figure out a way to, with doing this, if you can't get away, just figure out a way to work on yourself mentally. Meditate, listen to music with headphones on, and just eliminate all distraction around you, whatever you got to do. Because in reality, you're going to break down. And you're going to break down so hard. And, and it's so sad in this community, the beauty community that I'm seeing is, like, who can you rely on? Like, everybody's, like, hating each other, or they're hating this person now, but, this person, then liking this person there, and all this other stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, I couldn't imagine. I have friends I can rely on, thank God for them. But I know a lot of this is it's really just for entertainment purposes. You know, like the drama channels, Rich Lux, The Viewer's Voice, they make their videos basically, it's just stating their opinion, like I'm doing right now, stating their opinion. Yeah, they show, clips, videos, all that. That's why I don't need to do it, because they are already showing the stuff. So why would I need to show it in my video? And um, obviously, I'm going to put a link to each one of their channels so in the description. So please go check them out, follow them, subscribe, turn on your notifications, because Rich Lux and The Viewer's Voice, Nick Snyder, you guys give the best tea. It is so piping hot, and you just pour and pour and pour. Like, oop, sugar cube of receipt. Oop, another sugar cube of receipts. Oh, it's just lovely. And, oh, the way you guys are opinionated. Oh, it's so amazing. That's why I think I wanted to start my channel, because I was already doing this on Facebook and Instagram. So, I mean, I'm not old. I don't want to say I'm old, but I'm older, believe it or not. And my birthday is coming up. I'm going to be turning a certain age, and I don't want to say it. But, I should say I'm not in my 20s. Anyways, people come to me a lot with their problems. I stated that in my introduction video. And so I just decided to start doing videos on YouTube, or not YouTube, sorry, on Facebook and Instagram, just giving my opinions about stuff. I'll see something, I'll watch something on YouTube, and I'm like, wow, I haven't thought about that. I made a video yesterday. 2 days ago. And it was about when I was younger, being in the theater. And my opinion on being in the theater, how it was like being in a family, how it helped me because of how I grew up. It was like a breakaway from my reality and everything. And that's what I think a lot of people who do YouTube videos are doing as well. It's part of their lives, but they get to step away from what's going on in their lives and make this content that people enjoy watching, and it gives them pleasure. When it comes to the point where people are fighting with each other and people are doing this, doing that, it's no longer fun anymore. So it's like people need to step back, take a breath, regroup, and then start back over. Everything will be fine. So it's just people need to start taking care of themselves. This drama that's been going on for over a month now, it's time to be over with. I doubt it's going to, honestly, but people are going to do what they want to do. So, but anyways, my lovelies, I want to thank you for watching my first video. I appreciate it. I am going to try to at least upload at least twice a week, maybe more if I find something really juicy I want to give my opinion on. Because it seems like every time I turn around, The Viewer's Voice and Rich Lux has a video out just talking about something that's so good. So, I want to thank you for joining the Gay Tea, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, or the wonderful rest of your night, wherever you are in the world. Love you guys. Peace.